Well, door dashing is busy right now at home.
You said you door dashed over break though.
Yes.
Was it good or no?
We only did it one night, so it wasn't like crazy.
Did you make a lot of?
I think a good amount one night, yeah. So
Wait, so one night, how many orders is that?
I got
Like roughly?
4 orders, and DoorDash does like active time is the actual time I accept an order to deliver an order, but obviously there's like sometimes in between time that like I don't have anything, so I'm just kind of waiting.
Right.
So it's like active time versus total time. I think my total time was 2 hours and my active hour was 1 hour and 14 minutes.
Wow.
And I made $40. So
It's not
That's
bad.
good.
Hey, 1 hour.
Not bad.
For only doing it for an hour too.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it's not bad.
And I selected the option on accident. I won't get into like the logistics of dashing, like I love it, but
Dashing.
I picked
all
the
you
wrong
dashers.
option, so I could have made even more money if I did the hourly wage, but I did pay per order, and that was less than this because it varies, like depending on the night. You have no way of knowing, but
Right.
I picked the wrong one.
Now
Right.
you know for next time.
Exactly.
And now you know.
Exactly.
So true. Nobody told her.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
You want to hit it?
it's rolling. Yes.
We're rolling.
I was telling that whole story into my mic, and I didn't think we were going.
It's okay.
Now they know I dash.
I'll keep it in. You're a dasher. You know what? To the dashing community.
A dasher.
Comment if you're a dasher.
Respect to the girl dashers. There's not many of us.
Should we be like Alicia Marie? Like put a heart emoji if
Yeah.
you're also a dasher.
Put a car emoji and a food bag emoji.
Is there a food bag emoji?
No, but there's just like a big
Probably
purse
not.
and it looks like one. You know, the
It can
big
be
brown like
for this-
briefcase.
Comment a burger emoji if you're also a dasher.
Yes.
All right. Hit it.
Hi guys, I'm Vanessa.
And my name's Catherine, and welcome back to another episode and another season of Roommate Rewind.
Hi, I'm Vanessa.
And I'm Catherine, and welcome back to Roommate Rewind! Yay! Oh, sleepy Alexa over there.
Yeah.
Sleepy
It's
Alexa.
late.
You guys were so physical.
I'm sorry?
I was gonna sing
Not with
like
each other.
let's get, and then I realized like it wasn't the
Maybe
right
not,
vibe, and I was like, wait, sorry. You know they sang that on Glee.
Of course. They sing along.
Sylvester. Anyway,
Yeah, when
sorry.
she was Olivia and John.
Hell yeah.
Right.
But yeah, you guys jammed today. You jammed. But this is our episode coming back from spring break. So we have some schnoz. Oh, sorry. I really did it by accident.
That word doesn't even fit like in the sentence right there.
I was gonna say like shit to talk about, but then I went for like the alternative route, and I forgot Vanessa doesn't like when I say that word. So it's another word for like nose.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I was just so confused with the context of
Sorry.
that.
Sorry, we're recording this late, people. We're a little
okay.
delulu. But anywho, so let's talk about spring break, people. How was it? What did we do?
I think Alexa had the funnest.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I have nothing to say.
Yeah. Your spring break.
So I went to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
With my mom and dad trip.
So cute.
The fist bump in the air.
Yeah. We've been like a few times, like once when I was little and then once like right before COVID.
Mhm.
But this trip was definitely like a whole different experience now that I'm
Right.
21. Like we could just drink
Right.
everywhere. It was great.
I love that. Wait, can I get a shirt that says that? I can just drink anywhere.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
But it was very cool.
I want to ask, how did you guys decide to do Myrtle Beach? Like, what was?
Well, my mom's boyfriend, there's like this golf thing that he did a really, really long time ago, and it's never like lined up for him to do it again until this year.
Mhm.
So my mom was like gonna go with him, but then she's like, "Wait, Alexa, when's your spring break?" And I was like, "Oh, this day, this day." She's like, "Oh, that's when they're going." So like, because
Oh.
they stayed somewhere completely different, like not Myrtle Beach, like a little
Right.
bit down more. So she was like, "Let's just like get a room, like have a little mom and daughter trip.
Oh,
So we're
Aw.
down. We got dinner with them like one night. I think.
Yeah. So he was on like a golf trip, technically. Oh, that's,
Oh, that's
such
awesome.
a vibe.
Yeah.
Love it.
I love when things work out like that.
Right?
Where you're just like, wow.
I needed some mom and daughter time too, so.
Wow.
Totally.
Okay.
And you drove.
Good time.
How was driving
Yeah.
versus flying?
Oh.
How many
I
hours?
actually did. I like didn't actually drive.
Yeah.
So that was nice. I got to have a nice nap. But it was like 12 hours. Well, the first on the
Wow.
way there we
12.
did to Richmond, which was 6,
Mm.
and then the next day another 6 to Myrtle Beach. But then the way back was the full like 12 hours.
Oh my
Yikes.
gosh.
Did your mom and boyfriend switch off like the 12?
He did the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Trooper.
Been like
What?
handing him energy
Right.
drinks, like
I
please stay up.
don't know how you're like
Good for him.
okay right now.
Okay,
No,
like be
you
a
know-
man. That's awesome.
6 is not bad.
No.
Six
yeah.
is not
terrible.
bad, but then
Oh, that's
having
my
to
average
know.
like drive home.
Because that's what I was
per
gonna say.
break.
Like, if I really hit a lot of
I'm like, oh,
traffic,
6 hours?
Yeah.
if I really hit a lot of traffic coming home from school, it's about 6.
Yeah.
It's about 6. But then having to wake up and like do it again the next day, like that's a lie. I will give him credit for that.
Yeah.
But Jill, you didn't nothing too crazy?
I went to the dermatologist.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good.
Well, and your skin is clear, so clearly
Yeah.
that doesn't work.
Obviously, whatever you're doing, it's working.
Crazy fun times. No, I just like there was one day my mom took a half day and we went shopping. Like,
Oh, cute.
it was cute. We went with a little like mom and daughter theme.
Right?
Went to lunch. Yeah.
I love some mom and daughter
Besides that,
time.
just
It came at the perfect time.
relaxation.
You know what? Sometimes you need that.
Bed rotting, couch rotting.
You're rotating
for
between
sure.
the two.
Yes.
Did you have the same spring break as any of your friends?
No.
I feel like
I
as the
didn't
years have
I
gone
didn't
on,
either.
Yeah.
I didn't
less
either.
people are home for spring break. Like they
Yeah.
don't line up as much. They change
Yeah.
every year for
True.
some reason.
Yeah, I think my friends from home had like the week before. I mean, it didn't matter anyway.
I only
Yeah,
Friends
yeah.
from home,
I
but,
only
like,
had one friend who was home from spring break, and I only saw her once, and then the rest of the week she like wasn't feeling good. She was sick, so it basically was like no one was home.
Yeah.
So it was like, because everybody had the week before us for some reason.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, that week was popular.
Yeah, all of my friends were home the week before us, and I was like, oh, rats.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Unfortunate time.
Vanessa, what about you?
Again, same. I didn't do anything like too crazy. Like lots of mommy-daughter time.
Love
So
it.
cute. Lots of fan
it's the time.
time.
to spend with your mom.
Yes, family
Spend
time was
the mother
great.
time.
Most of my friends were actually home. I got lucky. Only one of my friends. Well, I don't have many friends at all. But like,
Thumbnail. Vanessa has no.
Vanessa has no friends. No, I do have friends.
But just no friends. Alexa fell off the roof.
Hey, it's quality
Caddy
over quantity.
says.
Yeah, it's quality over quantity, and only one of them wasn't home, so that actually wasn't that bad. The craziest thing I did though was like go to Topgolf, and I had gone before, but it was so fun.
I
saw
love
that.
Topgolf.
I heavily enjoyed it again. This was the first time.
I've never been.
Neither have I.
Because there's no convenient locations. Like it was
I was
still an
gonna say.
hour drive, which isn't bad at all, but like that's the closest one to me. But we got, because the first time I went, we didn't get food. We only got like drinks and stuff. But
Oh my God,
this
their
time,
Dr. Pepper.
it's so good.
Is
Oh
it
my
is it
God.
crisp?
Yes.
It's crisp.
It's
In the cup it
it's
came in,
life-changing.
even
I
just
can't
the
even
cup,
tell you.
you know,
Yeah.
like the frosted Pepsi.
Yes.
But it was shaped like the big Panera one.
Yeah.
So it like curved. Oh my god.
Wait, I think I have a picture of it.
Oh fuck yes, fuck yes.
It's always like awesome when you find a place that has like crisp soda.
Totally.
Like that's why like McDonald's like
Yeah.
Sprite like for me
Oh
because
my
I don't
God.
drink soda besides like Sprite. Like just hits differently.
Mhm. No, it was even better than a McDonald's Dr. Pepper, I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
I
it was
kind of agree,
amazing.
actually.
And I got
That's
tacos, chips and queso. Like, I was in my
I would say
the
element.
When I went,
Yes.
we just did like drinks, but
Yeah.
it was,
No, there was five of
amazing.
us, and we spent $200.
Wow.
Did we just tried everything?
Wow.
Like, did you try the donuts where you like inject them?
What?
I saw that a while ago.
She's upset.
We did even
Wait,
fatty.
say what?
I
Say
saw
what?
that a long time ago.
Like
It's like,
donuts?
like little donut holes,
I didn't know
and
they
you
did
get
that
like
there.
you think like a Jello shot, like a syringe. That's the word.
Yeah.
And you fill it with like cream or like jelly.
Oh.
I've seen that
So
a while
So when
ago.
are we going to Topgolf?
Is there
It
one
would be
near you?
so fun.
I think one is like way out east. Like
Oh.
I think it's
There's
just
one-
no idea.
Like,
The
I think
closest
that's
one
why
to
I've never
here is
been.
the one I went to. It's in
Oh.
Camden, which is south of
Yeah.
Boston. But it's not a bad drive at all. We stopped on the way home for ice cream, so like we didn't even get dessert there. We stopped for
Maybe
ice
that's
cream
how you know about
outside.
your donuts.
Totally. But yeah, it was so fun.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. I don't know what else I did. Nothing
That's
cray.
okay. You know what?
Love it.
I didn't do anything crazy either.
I went to the
the doctors.
There you go.
I had a cough.
Well, you're better now.
Thumbnail, Vanessa has cough.
Vanessa coughs.
we get her like,
Vanessa's dying.
No, we get her mid like.
oh my god. Yeah, I just worked a lot over break, and honestly, like,
Okay,
I
right.
like that I did because I got money.
True, I
And
dashed.
then, right, and you dashed. I got money and it just kept me up. Like, it kept me,
Yeah, I
like,
feel like I lost
busy.
money over break.
Aw.
But you had cost, you're tan.
You're got to drink, you got to be at a different place.
You
like,
made money
know
in my
what?
mind.
Yeah.
You're in the warm,
I
you're in
did
the
get
warm
paid
weather.
over break, but then I spent a lot of it.
Oh, that's the best.
But like, it's like girl math because it's like whatever.
Yeah, like I
No,
made
no,
money,
literally.
so then
Like, it didn't
all my
exist
stuff was
before,
free.
right?
Yeah.
It didn't
No,
exist before,
that
so it was like right.
When I went shopping with my mom, I like came home and I was like, oh, I spent a little bit more than I was like planning on.
Mhm.
And then I looked at my bank account. I got paid that day.
Shut
I
up.
spent
So you're
less than my
good.
paycheck, so
Yeah.
I made money. And my mom was like, oh my god, that's so true. Like,
That's
she
right.
feeds into my
awesome.
delusions.
Right.
It's like,
That's literally amazing. Did
Right,
we all
it's
like
best.
spend money on the day we got paid?
yes.
Because we all get paid by Endicott, and they paid like over break, and I was like, this is exciting. Like, I'm not even
No.
at school.
I didn't even
getting
realize
money
they were
from
like
her.
paying
I know.
that day too. I was just
Yeah.
like,
I don't get money by Endicott.
oh, I lost something.
Did you make
That's
money?
it.
I lost something once.
I lost something once. No, I didn't. I just
My
didn't.
paycheck.
I didn't make anything once.
I don't know where it went.
My paycheck it went into my closet.
went to my
actually.
Margaritaville t-shirt. Oh my god, I have to show you guys what it's.
But yeah, I didn't do anything, but I did have some guests at my house. I was realizing because I had some of our like family friends come stay with us in New York. Like my dad's best friend, like his whole family came to stay with us. There was 10 people living in my house.
Wow.
OMG.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And let me
quite
tell
the
you,
bunch.
let
Yeah.
me tell you, 10 people living in a house is not for
Shouldn't be
me.
done.
Is not for me. It
No.
was just a lot. Like, especially I was home for spring break, and like they were kind of doing, I will say, like we gave them our entire basement, and we were just like,
That's kind.
your whole family can have the whole basement, like, because there's like a little kitchenette down there. There's a full like bathroom with a shower and everything. The craziest things that we did do while we had our guest here was I wanted to tell the story, and I think I sent it all like to you guys, or I posted on like my Snapchat private story, was the story about the tequila bottle, because I think this story is so interesting. Yes, so
That's how I saw your story.
we
Oh,
drank
that shit's gross.
we drank tequila
No.
with a worm in it.
Just
Why?
like, why would you do that?
Well, so let me tell the story. So we've had this bottle of tequila for years, and the person, like the family that was staying at our house, was my dad's best friend. My dad's best friend was currently, is now retired from the military, but when he would travel, blah, 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 whatever, he came home one time to visit my dad, and he gifted him this bottle of tequila, and he said, and this was maybe like 30 years ago, and he was like, when I'm in New York again, he was like, we'll sit down and we'll have this tequila together.
That's cute.
We'll have
That
this
is
tequila
cute.
together. It was from like Mexico.
Yeah.
It was from Mexico. So my dad literally, like, and growing up, like, this tequila bottle has traveled like different houses with us, like wherever. This bottle of tequila has always traveled with us, and it's like an interesting, like, I'll try to get my mom to like send me a picture of the bottle, but it's like an interesting bottle. It's like a circular, like kind of like black charcoal like colored bottle with like, I don't know, like it was just very interesting to like look at. So me and my brother would always ask about this tequila bottle. We'd be like, what is so special about this tequila bottle? Because my dad would always bring it up. He'd be like, oh, like I can't wait to try that tequila. And we'd be like, why can't we? And he'd be like, he'd tell us the whole story about how when my uncle comes back, like that's when we'll have the tequila about it. And then he would always scare us, and he'd be like, there's actually a worm in it. And I'd be like, what? Ew.
Yeah,
What do you mean
why
a
is there a
worm?
worm in there?
So
yeah, how did the worm
apparently
get there?
it's like a Mexican thing with like tequila, of that
They
a
put
worm is put in tequila to like help it last and like help the like flavor stay and like keep it strong. Allegedly.
Does the worm stay alive?
And I saw it. It looked like it was alive and like moving and like swimming. I'll put a video of when like we poured it and like you see the worm, because I don't know, it was just weird. But anyway, so he came to visit 30 years later, and we finally, and now like it was nice too because me and my brother are older, so we actually got to try it, because I guess if my dad and his best friend had done this like a couple years back. Like me and my brother wouldn't have been old enough to like experience this with them. And it's just so awesome because every time like we'd see that bottle, like me and my brother would always ask about it and be like, when are we doing it? When are we doing it? When are we doing it? So he finally came to visit and we were like, okay, we're all gonna do like a tequila shot. And I had one of my friends over, my brother had his girlfriend over, like I think there was about like 15 of us at this table. We also had our family friends over. There's maybe like 15, 20 of us at this table. And we're all doing like a round of shots. And my uncle was like, okay, who's gonna get the worm? Because apparently too, it's like if you get the worm cup, it's like good luck.
I wouldn't think so.
It's like good luck. So
wait,
we were
was
like,
the alcohol disgusting? I feel like.
and actually, if you like tequila,
No, I don't.
so you would not like this because it's very strong tequila.
Mm-hmm.
It's very strong tequila.
I
So if you
don't
like
mind
tequila, you like
but
it.
I feel like a worm would like poison it.
It
Really?
really
It
yeah,
doesn't?
I'd be
but-
scared of the worm aspect.
Yeah.
So it was really like the whole time we were all just joking. We were like, who's gonna get the worm? Who's gonna get the worm? And we've been
Did you
joking
get the
this whole
worm?
time that we were gonna give it to my brother's girlfriend. And we were like, Olivia, you gotta drink the worm. You gotta drink the worm. And she was like, I don't know. We love to like bust her chops, whatever. So we're like, no, you're doing it. So finally we were like, all right, you don't have to do it. So my uncle ended up like doing it. We were like, he was like, I'll drink it. Like, I don't care. So we all did the shot, and then there still was the worm left, and he literally picked it up and just straight up ate it.
Did he swallow it?
Yeah. Well, you have to think he's a Marine.
I know, that's probably the least
the
disgusting
amount of
thing,
stuff that he's probably had to do
No, that's like
or
nothing.
whatever,
That's
it
true.
probably does not compare to a worm that was maybe
No, definitely.
that was maybe like yay big. That was maybe like yay big. But I just love that story because I'm like, you know what?
No,
That was
that's
something
cool.
for like years that I've been waiting to do or
Yeah.
like experience. But the tequila was actually pretty good too. Like I said, if you are a tequila fan, it was very strong. It had a really like, I think the strongest thing for me was like the aftertaste.
Gotcha.
Like it was just like, whoa, like fire.
Like fire.
It was like fire. But yeah, 10 guests. I don't know if that's for me.
That's crazy.
How do you guys feel like when you're?
No.
Oh. Okay, so next I want to jump into, you guys just watched the finale of The Bachelor. What are your thoughts? Are you
I have
happy with
so
who
many of
won?
them.
So
Are you
many.
upset? Like what are we thinking?
I wouldn't say
Happy or
start.
upset.
Yeah.
I feel like very neutral.
Yeah.
I
Interesting.
just can't look at
both
Grant and
Yes.
Juliana like the same. Just knowing the
Knowing
stuff
that
with
he said
Latia. And
that.
everything. The things he said to her were crazy.
Yeah.
So you guys kept saying that, like as someone who didn't watch it, like what
She was saying
different?
oh, like he gave one thing, he gave a journal to her and he's like, write all these thoughts and we'll read them at the end, like when we're engaged. Or like the night before, she was like, we're getting engaged tomorrow. And he's like, I know, I'm so excited, I love you. Like stuff like that. Just giving her promises that he didn't keep, clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were just so many times throughout the season that he promised Latia like he even said like I want to end this show like and just be with you now.
Yeah.
Like
Literally after like the first date, I think.
he was saying I love you to Latia way before Juliana. Juliana didn't even know if she loved him. Like, and again, I love both girls. Like personally, like girl wise, I couldn't have gone wrong. But he was 1,000%, at least the way, because obviously it's reality TV. Who knows, like, how much is true, what's real, whatever.
Right.
But the way they portrayed it was a Latia
how they were
Yes.
twisting it.
Like when
Totally.
she like confronted him when they were like out together, he didn't even deny anything.
Exactly.
He
He was just like, he kept being like, I'm not
Exactly.
perfect.
Yeah,
like, whatever.
correct.
All right.
You have to take accountability. You can't be
Yeah.
telling you this girl that like it is going to be you at the end. Don't you
And
worry.
then
Be so
marry another
reassured.
girl.
And then it's not going to be her because
Right.
he wasn't giving those same reassurances to the girl he
Juliana,
picked.
yeah.
My theory is that because he was like so torn up until the end, like he genuinely, I think until the last episode, he thought that it was gonna be
I
Latia.
think so.
Because
Really?
during the last
Yeah.
episode, her demeanor changed so much.
Oh my god.
Like all of a sudden,
drastically.
because she was telling him that like he was the first person she'd ever said like I love you to, like in like
Wow.
a relationship. Like she was like I just don't ever feel like safe to do that, but like you make me feel safe.
Yeah.
Like and she
Her
kept
pick
opening
me.
up about it. Yeah, she literally
Oh yes,
told
that
him,
girl. Yeah.
Like like she was just being so like straightforward, which I
Yeah.
guess if he's giving her all those reassurances, you're gonna do
She
that.
was
Right,
so confident.
right.
Yeah.
You built trust and
Yeah,
to do
he
that.
built her up
confidence.
so much that the whole last episode she was
Like, girl was
completely confident it was her,
confident,
yeah.
and then got blindsided that it was not.
I also
Wow.
feel like Juliana like built up a lot. Like all of a sudden she's
In the
like, I
last
love you.
episode,
Like
yeah.
she
Totally.
wasn't like that
No,
any
right.
other episode, and he was just like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But
Interesting.
now they're gonna live in Boston. We'll see how long they stay together. So maybe we'll see them walking around.
Really?
Let's go visit.
Hell yeah.
Interesting. Wow, that's funny.
So that's that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that they're like still
together.
kicking. Like they're still together.
Because if I was Juliana, I'd be like, why the fuck were you saying all those
All
things
those-
to that
Oh, I mean,
girl?
right.
I don't know
Right.
if it's like she didn't hear it until last night when they like
Yeah,
I know.
Latia said
I'm
stuff.
I guess
and then I wonder how
fully
that's
expecting them to be like, unfortunately we're not together. But then Jesse was like, the happy couple.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Wait,
what?
random addition to end the Bachelor discussion is Grant released another song today
Shut
on
the
Apple
fuck up. He
Music.
did not.
What? He's a singer?
So have you never
Singer's
watched?
generous.
Yeah.
Singer's a generous word.
Yeah.
Hold
So
I thought he was like a finance guy.
he's a day trader, but
Yeah.
don't worry, that side of music just
It's what?
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Wait, what? Oh fuck. What is
Okay.
it
It's
called?
giving the summer term pretty
What is
diss
it
track.
Yeah.
It's giving
That's so true.
Yeah, he had a new one today.
Now I'm
So.
just even with Steven.
I forgot what it was called, but
Oh,
Oh, got
that's
it.
funny. You know, that's enough. You know what I have to say, as playing devil's advocate though, I guess like if I was Juliana, I think I'd have to like just understand that that's part of like the process.
and
like
I
the
think
Bachelor,
she probably
unfortunately.
did too.
Yeah.
You know what
She's
I
better than me though, because I wouldn't be like
No, that's what I'm
I
saying.
wouldn't let that slide.
I think
But
that was just a little too personal for things he said. Like
Right.
it's more of like specifics, like telling one person like
it's just the principle
all
of
of
it.
these
Like
promises.
you can't do that.
Like
Right.
if you know that you're not necessarily going to end up with them, you don't do that.
Right. I just think that show, like for me, like I think that show is very interesting because I think I always put myself in the like situation as like the people I'm watching, and I'm just like watching how they go about this process and like the approach. Like for Grant, like I didn't personally, for me, like only the little clips that I saw because I wasn't an avid watcher of like this season, but like for me, like I think like a big thing is like I feel like he was like kissing a lot of girls like right away and like whatever. Like this is serious. Like if you're looking for a wife,
Yeah.
like I'm not just going around smooching a bunch of
No.
people or like the same thing. Like
That was another thing. He came into the show saying he wanted marriage and kids, and that was what
That was
Latia
what
wanted
Latia
immediately.
wanted.
Latia was like,
Mhm.
perfect,
Yeah.
let's get engaged for a little while, you know, have some time to us, and then let's have kids. And Juliana was like, I just want to have fun. And
Right.
he picked the, like,
Right.
not wanting kids in a family,
Yeah.
which is, like, what he claimed to want. Like,
he
Right.
fully, when he was like describing the two like options, he was like Latia, who like wants to start a family, all this stuff. Then he's like, and Juliana, who I have more of a fun relationship with.
yeah, like, well.
You have more of a fun relationship with.
Like,
That's what you're
yeah,
going
Because
with.
you have fun with Latia, too.
Yes.
Like, it's not like she's, like, this lame,
Like, I saw-
like,
no.
I saw a comment that like relates to this. It was Latia's more of a wife and
Mhm.
Juliana's more of a girlfriend.
Yes.
Totally.
I agree. Okay, I agree.
Yeah,
But
but
I still have full respect
From
to
what I
Juliana.
know, I
She
agree.
seems
Oh no,
so
I love
nice.
Juliana.
She's
so
just
much.
not ready
I
to,
was
like,
gonna say, I don't think in this stage right now she's ready
Mommy.
for.
But she-
Yeah,
Right.
she doesn't want to have
they're both
children yet.
they're
which
both like broken and like can help each other and it's
the wolf
Yeah.
has.
Well, she's
Oh.
like, I'm just still a little bit broken or like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like, rock on, aren't we all?
Feeling broken. All right. Okay. Moving on. I wanted to go to. All right. This is also like a. I saw this TikTok trend, and I feel like. I don't know. I just wanted us to see our opinions on what we think.
Okay.
I wanted to do ranking male body parts.
I've seen that before.
You
to
have?
get,
Yeah.
to get
It's
like
like a
your
filter.
thoughts. Yeah, it's like
Oh,
a
okay,
filter.
okay.
So I'm gonna say one, and everybody,
Or we run out of like.
yeah, do it like out of 10. And I
Oh,
mean, like you can
okay.
change it, whatever. Like it's just like a little ha.
Yeah.
What? So say like eyes are my favorite. That's number one.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
The
so
first
we're making
one-
a list.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm
Just
not
make,
gonna remember my
yeah,
order.
just make like I feel like I'm not either, but just like make a mental list and everybody
Guesstimate. Yeah.
everybody at home play along. Okay, the first one, hands.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say them out loud.
Oh,
I
should
would say
we?
them out loud. Yeah.
3.
I would
Really?
say 4.
5.
Oh, I was gonna say like 9.
Oh.
Oh.
I was gonna say
Okay.
like 9.
Okay.
No, hands are important to me.
Really interesting.
Like they're
I
not
like
they're not
Me
the
too.
best thing, but they're
I
the
like
worst
hands.
thing.
It's really funny.
Okay.
But I agree. Also, like
All right, the
I said that's
next,
solid number 4.
the next one, arm.
Ooh.
2.
2.
I was gonna say 3.
Okay.
I was
Arm
gonna
is
say 3.
So we're on the same
Okay.
page. Yeah.
Question though, which part of the arm? Like, are we saying
Like,
I was
separate
picturing
parts?
this.
'Cause I'm picturing biceps.
Like bicep?
Same.
Like-
I'm picturing up top.
Is bicep a separate
I'm just
answer?
saying the whole arm.
Okay, so then yes, 2.
Which, yeah, I'm just gonna say the whole
I'll
arm.
say if bicep was a different answer, that's going down.
Because I feel like that's way, like, I'm just kind of doing general,
Okay.
like, body part. Like,
Then
not like the
yes.
vein, like,
Yeah.
like this part.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, just the
Your
whole arm in
forearm.
general.
This part.
I feel like,
forearm.
too, if you're,
The wrist.
if you have
The elbow.
I guess if you have biceps, like, you have, like, the veiny arm, like, type look anyway.
Wait, I hope my number
Okay.
1, because I have a number 1 in mind,
Okay.
but what if it's not even like
No, I know,
on
same.
this
No,
list?
same.
Because then I don't have arms out.
Okay. Okay, so would I just do arm?
Yeah.
No, the next one. Back.
1.
Back.
That's what I was waiting
Thank
for.
you.
Okay.
Wait, I want that at 2.
I
I'm
said,
gonna do 3.
ooh,
I say 4.
okay. What did I
love
have?
backs.
What did I have arm on?
I have
3?
hands and
I
legs.
think back is 4.
Me too.
Okay.
Back is
Wait,
4.
so 4, 4, 3, 1.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. Next. Neck.
Like 8.
I was gonna say 8 as well.
10.
9.
You know what?
I don't care about your neck.
Unless, no wait, I saw some type of neck a couple days ago that was like some type of neck. No, like you actually don't understand. I'm gonna have to search a picture afterwards.
Maybe, you know what?
I'm gonna say 8 because now I'm thinking
No,
of that
I'm gonna say 8 as well. Alright. Oh, sorry. My bad. The arm was separate.
Oh, so
From
So let's do
bicep.
bicep was the first one.
Okay.
what's a bicep?
Just your
2. I'm
Yeah.
staying at 2.
I say if it's bicep, I'm
Yeah.
saying it too.
Okay.
So
yeah.
close.
And then this is like your forearm. Your forearm.
So like the veiny.
Yeah.
8.
Like a
6.
6. I would say 6 too.
6.
I'm gonna say
I moved it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like 10.
Okay.
Oh. So
Interesting.
you don't care if they're like wicked scrawny or wicked beefy?
Well,
What if their wrist is like?
What if your wrists are the size of mine? Do you want a man with this size of wrist?
I think just compared to the other ones, it's not as
Okay,
important.
that's true. You
That's
have the
fair.
full
I
list.
think I think I'm looking
I
at the
don't
bigger
know. I'm
picture.
thinking neck is
Compared to the
10.
other ones, it's not as important.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, what? Nick, bitch.
And nobody Noah.
My Dixie chose him. Oh my god.
Anyway,
Oh my God.
enough. All right, next one. Stomach.
Ooh.
7.
This is like 2.
Wow.
5.
Oh.
This is like 2.
Wait, did I say 4 yet?
Whatever. Close
No,
enough.
whatever.
Okay. I guess 4. I feel like there's something at the
I said
bottom here.
5.
Okay.
Oh god.
Next one. Eyes.
1.
4.
1.
I'm gonna say
I'm glad it was on
Ooh.
the list. I was so.
I know.
eyes.
Oh, but I can have another one for 1 too.
Oh really? What
Yeah.
hasn't been said yet? Feet.
That's 10.
I think-
I don't give a.
If that's on the list, it's going
Eyes.
to
Whatever, it's down there.
I think I'm gonna do.
Oh,
Ooh, are you okay?
I was gonna say
She got 2 into it.
My phone just scared me. It was the hard part of the couch.
I think for eyes, I'm gonna say 7.
Interesting.
7. All right.
Wow.
Next
What if they have like
one.
plastic things that are always
Glass eye?
open?
All right. Next one. A smile.
Ah!
Now I regret my choices.
This is 1 for me.
Number
This
1 is
one.
smile now, and eyeballs have got to go
I was
to
gonna
smile.
say I'm moving smile to the front,
This is
and
1.
everything else gets knocked
Smile.
down.
I think it's a 3.
I
I don't
think-
know if I've said 3 yet, but
Smile's
I don't care.
number 1.
Smile
actually.
is
Yeah.
1 for me.
Okay.
I think it's just like my mom being a dentist. Like I will always look at your teeth first.
just-
like
I'm not even looking at the teeth.
If you're gonna smile at me for eternity, I want to enjoy it. I hope you smile when you see me. I don't know.
all right. Next one. Nose.
9.
8. No.
What
I
number
said
have
eight.
I said?
7.
What? Oh my god.
My nose is
I
only
know
important to
I can still
you.
move it to 8. Like I don't know.
Mine's 7.
Just because I'm
I
scared
don't
there's
think
gonna
I
be
said
something
7
worse.
yet. So I'll say 7
whatever I
also.
had at 3, I think I need to move nose to like 3
Wow.
because nose is.
Damn.
I don't.
Nose
I have
is
a.
like the thing.
I have a thing.
has a thing
I
with
have a
noses.
thing about noses.
She's an eyes, nose, mouth person.
Seriously?
She looks at just this part of their face.
You should be a
No, I
ENT.
had stomach a second.
Oh, that's true.
I had stomach a second.
Sorry.
So
she
the-
goes.
is no throat doctor. I just got that delayed reaction. Okay, last one, leg.
Oh.
I think
10 is open still.
I think
so
I
I
had
don't know
like
if I have 6, but I'm
I think I
Nine.
had
Oh, wait, no, I don't have
five.
six.
I think I had 5 open,
I
so
don't
I
know,
should do
yeah.
5.
Whatever I have, 7 or 8.
I think I have 10 open,
Yeah.
so just put it there.
Wow, that really says a lot about us.
Yeah.
Wait, so what was everybody's number 1?
Eyes.
Smile.
Smile.
Oh, I said smile too. You had eyes, and we were all smile,
Yeah.
right?
That's just like the first person. No. First thing I notice about a person.
Is
The
their
first
eyes.
person always their
Yeah.
eyes.
Well, that kind of
I like
segues. What's the first thing you notice about someone?
eyes.
Smile.
Smile.
Yeah.
Eyes.
Mine
I think
is-
for me, eyes then smile.
Mm.
But eyes is always first.
Mine is the nose, and then it's
That's
smile.
crazy.
That's
I'm gonna walk
wild.
out like this now to you. Like, I don't look at my
Like,
nose.
good morning, cat.
Good morning, cat.
I just don't know why. Like, I have a thing.
That's so interesting.
I have a weird like thing about noses. Like,
I'm like-
well, because all the time too, like I look at my nose and I'm like, oh, jump scare.
That's criminal.
But
I
anyway,
feel like you just see a lot about a person in their eyes, which is really funny because I hate eye contact more than anything.
Wait, that's so real.
I think that's me. That's
I
why.
hate it.
That's why eyes is not like.
Love eyes, but I'm always looking away.
Yeah.
I need to
their
look for like a
mouth.
Yeah.
second and then I will look.
If someone makes
Also-
eye contact with me.
Bye.
Totally.
Mouth is also because I like to read what they're saying on their lips because I don't hear
Oh,
people.
true.
I don't
Just
get
zone out. Yeah.
Oh, that's so
If
Oh,
I don't
that's
hear you
funny.
talking, like at least I
Wait,
can like
I am
identify what you're saying.
Okay, I have one more little segment for us that I'm intrigued to
All
see
right.
if you have any. All right, so we've been in college now for 3 years.
Wow.
What is,
Yes.
we're getting old. What is one
yeah.
college story that you will tell for the rest of your life? Could be good, could be bad.
Oh.
I don't know
What
if I
is
could say
one
it.
college? Fair.
I don't know if I
Fair.
could say it on
Fair.
public
don't know.
television.
Public television.
What is one college story that you will tell for the rest of your life?
I don't know.
There's a lot,
Yeah.
but I can't say that.
I feel
I was thinking of like, oh, when it hits like finals week and you just like basically go to the beach the whole week and then go to your finals and then go back to
Oh,
the
I
beach.
love
Like,
that.
that's so
That is like the best week
like I
ever.
love it.
When you
Wow.
go to the beach.
Or like
just
the
everybody's
leading
there.
up to finals
It's so
and like
wholesome.
everything like nothing matters
Yeah.
anymore. You're just like
You're just chilling.
beach.
Getting
I wish
some
I could.
color.
I wish
Actually,
I could say the same.
Well, so anyway, I bring this up because I wanted to read a couple stories that I found. And I know that our one of like roommate horror stories did so well, so I want to read some of these crazy stories that of people had of their college experiences. So this first one, my 2 roommates and I needed a random roommate sophomore year, and our complex said that they put us with a student that was a girl. We got a 35-year-old stripper named Cinderella who was not a student.
Cinderella's crazy.
How's it allowed?
that is just
All right,
crazy.
another one. Freshman year, Sean Kingston performed at a frat party and they pulled up girls to dance
That's
before he
iconic.
came up, but he kept me there because I was so entertaining and I got to take a shot of tequila with him. And then
Wait, that's
the girl,
iconic.
like another person responded, he deaf saying, "You way too beautiful girl," in your head.
That's so funny.
All right, the next one. I met my boyfriend because we were drunk at a parents' weekend party. His mother had to feed me rice and bread. 2.5 years later, they love me and we're talking about engagement.
Jeez.
Aww, isn't that a crazy story?
That is
that
crazy.
you met your boyfriend on like family weekend, basically,
And their family.
and their
But-
family
oh
in
my
the same
God.
time. You got drunk. His mom was like basically sobering you up,
Embarrassing.
and now they're about to get engaged.
Crazy.
That's how I want. You know what? Let me do that.
I'm also
next family weekend.
Oh, dear.
find,
You do you.
find some guy and a
You know
mother
what?
to feed
Go
me
for it.
feed
You
me
know what?
rice.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I feel like that's a great story. That's a great story. Like how did you and Dad get together? Let me tell you. All right, the next one. I had an 80-page paper due, and my partner for the assignment wasn't answering my text for a week. Turns out he got arrested and was in jail for a week. He got out, finished his part, and we got an A+.
I mean, hell yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes,
You're like
it's
texting them like, where are you at? Your part's due.
Actually, one of my friends from school, like from home, she was at school, and she was actually like a spring start person, so she was like late into the semester and like didn't know a ton of people, and she like made some friends, and there was this like one guy that she was like friends with, and all of a sudden like he just like stopped like she didn't see him, like she didn't hear from him. Apparently he was in a coma, and nobody told her, like anybody, like nothing, and then like she found out after he got out of the coma and texted her and was like, no, like
Wow.
she transferred, but yeah.
Bad vibes.
All right.
Interesting.
This next one says, running my university meme account and having full-on beef with the university president while jointly serving as the student body president at the same time. He never knew.
That's
Oh
awesome.
my god.
My next door neighbor hated me for literally no reason and would allow their cat that no one knew they had into the ceiling tiles, and at night I would just hear random meowing and scurrying above my head.
That's so funny.
That one really made me think of the two of you, because that was like, it really made me think of Alexa's cats on that beam. On that beam in your house.
Yes,
She has like this beam like above her kitchen. Her cats always are like crawling on top of there. That's so funny. I was the mascot for my college. My roommate found out by accident and kept the secret. I felt like Hannah Montana.
That's cool.
Austin, Texas, 2018. National Margarita Day. Lime scooter rentals at an all-time high. Marg prices at an all-time low. Blackout. Raced home to West Campus, 20 miles an hour. Curb road rash scars to this day.
There's a lot of
That was a lot of words.
Yeah.
That was a lot. I'm guessing basically National Margarita Day.
I
Got a
feel like
little
they're
drunk.
still drinking
Took a
margaritas.
scooter.
They
You
drank
know
it,
what?
drinking
They're
them as they wrote that.
They're having a great time. That's what all I hear. Missed my flight to meet Benny Blanco. Met Benny Blanco. Then spent a whole day in the airport waiting for the next flight because I stopped to meet Benny Blanco.
Oh my god.
He's not someone I would like stop.
No.
For.
Well, I was
Did
just
you
asking how
see-
Selena's doing.
Did
Yeah.
you?
What do we say? What do we?
All right. So.
Bye.
Well, you have to explain that our camera cut out.
Yes. Well, one
So
of our cameras
we're
is
down the
on.
camera.
It's
Sorry.
Kat
Well,
is the voice of God behind the
yes.
screen. Where
Hello.
we're saying goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thanks for watching, and
Follow
you guys
us
can do
Watch
your
on
favorites.
Spotify,
Instagram.
Amazon. No.
Anywhere you can find your podcast.
Anything with music. Go to it and watch it.
Watch our podcast.
At Roommate Rewind.
Smooches.
Oh god. All right.
It's authentic.
All right. Our camera's cut out.
She don't like our
Go follow us on Roommate Rewind. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.